জীবন খুঁজে পাবি ছুটে ছুটে আয়
The other one. কাছে এসো কাছে এসো দূর থেকে তুমি পারবে না এটা করতে ইয়া আর তারপরে ওইটা ঢাকনাটা দাও এটার উপরে
And I put it on pulse.
and then হ্যাঁ আর তারপরে হ্যাঁ ঢাকনাটা দিয়ে রবি একটু কাছে আসতে হবে অত দূর থেকে হবে না দেখো This is 1/3 cup. We need 1 cup. So
No, we need a half cup of vanilla.
how many কটা দরকার এখানে
Ma, actually it said 1 and 1/4
yeah.
cup banana powder.
No, not powder. Sour cream or yogurt. That's what she's trying to say. Okay. So we've been a catering company for 3 years. In a catering business, the hours are erratic. And so while this may be good for American citizens, for refugees who are coming in and are on welfare, that's a big problem. So this next month in April, we will start a restaurant. Basically, we are adding a restaurant component to the catering business. So coming into it, I had anticipated some problems, but usually the problems that actually show up aren't the ones that you anticipate. A lot of, I think, credit goes to Muhammad Yunus. He is the founder of Grameen Bank. He started the microcredit movement way back in the 70s. He spoke at the chamber in 2008 and at FNM, and so I went to hear him speak, and he was talking about the concept of social capitalism, social impact business, that you could create a for-profit business with the intention of solving a social problem. And that really intrigued me. And so when I heard him speak, I thought, what social problem would or could I solve? And then I found out about the refugee population in Lancaster City, and then things just fell into place from there. Refugees come with distinct problems or challenges, language barrier being the first one, that even if they're highly skilled, they don't have the language. And so to get a job doing whatever it was that they used to do is hard. So for the first year, it was just working on the basics. But now they speak English, so now I can say, hey, how are you doing today? And nice shoes, and how are your kids? Are you still fighting with your daughter? Or answer the phone, your son's calling you. So now that we can actually have a conversation, we have a conversation. But it's taken 3 years to kind of get to this place. Did you see that? Sorry, we did it already.
Yeah, I've seen
We put, smell it? We put those things,
I'm sorry.
those 3 things fried, and then the ginger, and you're gonna do, was it salt?
Yes.
Start with 1.5. Less. Yeah, and then do two of that of sugar. And then we'll taste it and see. Smells good, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. People really liked your salad. My children love the rice, and then my neighbor, she loved the salad. And everybody loved the cake. The sugar is over there. Most of my family is from what is now Bangladesh. I was never personally a refugee, but my family were refugees. They left everything in Bangladesh and moved over to India. So I grew up hearing stories about having, losing everything and having to start over, and how the family did start over, and by the time I was born, they had kind of stabilized, and they had built a house again. And my maternal grandmother actually was a very active, I guess you would call her a social worker, although there was no such thing at that time. But I saw her working with women, women and children and elderly women who were abandoned, and homeless mothers, whoever it was, just to get them skills and a shelter and get them financially independent and stable. So So yes, that's kind of where a lot of my inspiration comes. To launch any business takes a lot of effort up front. So perhaps I'm smarter now, second time around. I have help.
Make these two and then she'll come in later. Yeah.
So you go ahead and do your thing, girls.
Yep. Thank you.
I would just play around with it. Does she just want you to try it, make it, and taste it?
Yeah, she just wants us to make it ourselves. Since yesterday we made it with her, and now she wants us to try it ourselves.
So you know what it's supposed to taste like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the lemonade one. We haven't tasted lemonade one.
And then now with the restaurant business, I've kind of expanded to the mission to offer employment to any disadvantaged people. So not just refugees, but graduates of Milagro House, for example.
Been working here for maybe a week now. She's catering an event, and she needed someone to work here, and they had told me about the job position, and that's how I met her. The Milagro House is a women's shelter. It helps people. It's based on your GED. They help girls get their GEDs and secondary schooling, and it's really helpful. They provide everything for you. I'm very excited of seeing all the different kind of people that are coming in and trying to taste the food and see what their reaction is to the food, because we work really hard and it's really good, so I'm excited.
So, so when I started the business, I named it Upohar, which means gift. And I conceived it as a gift for the employees, so they'll get the opportunity to work doing something they enjoy, earn living wages, a gift to the community of all this unusual food from different parts of the world, not available anywhere else but here. But it also has turned out to be a gift to myself because through working with all of these people who just are starting over all over again, doing things that, working really hard to just rebuild everything from scratch, it just gives you a different perspective, So problems that seem such a big deal one day in comparison to what these refugees are going through, just suddenly your problems don't seem that big anymore.
যুগের নতুন দিগন্তে সব ছুটে ছুটে আয় আগুন ফুলের আনন্দে সব ছুটে ছুটে আয়
Really? You're the $1 million winner!
I just read about you this morning.
That's awesome. Who is that? Yeah, can I take your picture with Senator?
Sure.
The beautiful owner? Oh,
মনের
awesome.
চড়াই পাখিটির বাঁধন খুলে দে শিকল খুলে মেঘের
And enjoy.
Thank you.
আজ নতুন আলোর দিগন্তে সব
I am so relieved. My goodness. I am so relieved. Now I can sleep. I have been, other people have been excited, and I've just been like, I need one foot in front of the other. I just need to get past opening day. So now I'm all relaxed and loosey-goosey. I'm good now. But I feel good about today. Tomorrow may be a good day or not, but yeah, I don't want to jinx it and say good things to come. Today was a good day. So what I'm hopeful is that, as we expand this business and we have a place where people can come on a regular basis, that it will be a place where people come not just to enjoy the food, but to appreciate all that they have, learning about those that make the food and their stories and what they have overcome to get here to start all over again. So it has the potential to not just be, all somber and whatever, but to be a fun place where people come to explore the world through food.
সখিলা তুই ধীরে ধীরে চল চাঁদের মতো রূপ দেখায়া দেশ করলি পাগল সখিলা
সখিল তুই ধীরে ধীরে চল, চাঁদের মতো রূপ দেখাইয়া দেশ করলি পাগল সখিল।